Welcome back to some more movie reactions. Anyways, we are here with The Godfather Part 3. I am looking forward to watching this to see what the culmination of this classic is. I know it took me a while to get here, guys, but every time in the past that I've tried to do this movie, not only does something else come up, but sometimes on the time that I figured out how to do it, it just something always comes up, or at the moment I just didn't feel like doing it. And I don't want to watch this movie with that kind of energy towards it, so I just said, you know what, let me wait until I'm in the vibe, I'm in the mood to watch a mob movie. Movies will be returning to the channel on a weekly basis, so don't worry. I am going to try to release at least one movie per week on the channel, or at least two. I don't want to say every week, because at least 2 movies per month on the channel while the other TV shows are running on the channel. I've made some decisions about the channel recently that I'm trying to implement, so we'll go quite along, but I expect at least 2 movies per month. I'm trying to do it weekly, but once we get there, I am also going to be using an editor, so it might look a little different from my previous movie reactions. So I am going to be using an editor to edit my movie reactions so that it can look a little bit more presentable for YouTube, and you guys don't have to be crying about, oh, why is it blocked? Why I can't see anything, right? So this is what is going to happen. It's going to be edited so you can see a part, hear me comment on something, whatever the situation is. However the editor decides to edit my videos and gives you 20 to 30 minutes of the episode, of the movie, or whatever the situation is, and you're just going to have to deal with it. And if you want to see the full version unblocked, uncut, you know what to do. You can go to the Patreon, sign up, and watch it there. Okay, so now that that's out of the way, let's get to the movie, because I'm done talking. Fap. Anyways, let me fap my jacket. Whop. Anyways, let's get to the reaction. I will see you guys at the end for the review. I could hit them notes. You know what I mean? Nah, man. Yeah. The death of Michael Corleone. Some people have said that I should watch this version, which is the Coda version that came out like 2 years ago or something like that.
$700 million deficit.
769.
Sheesh, that is a lot of money.
Your family and your children, they washed away. 600 million.
The fact that he could make a deal like this is crazy. Knowing where they were when we at the beginning of the series. Oh, his sister. What the hell? This random just comes in. That's crazy. What is that about?
Yes.
I think I do. Oh, he's a pretty boy, huh? It's kind of hard to imagine that Andy Garcia used to look like this. And he looks so different today.
8-year-olds.
Especially 8-year-olds.
Okay, that's just gross. Really?
Would somebody...
That's not even funny to say, my guy. Is this Michael's daughter? Could be.
I'll give you a hint.
I think it's Michael's daughter.
Mary, we've been waiting for you.
Was that the name of his daughter? Mary? I don't think so.
Daddy, I'm so nervous.
Oh, it is his daughter. Okay.
In the name of Vito Corleone.
Okay. Vito. All right. And imagine all of that is all just a front, right?
Johnny Fontaine!
Oh, not Johnny Fontaine. He back out here, huh?
Here's some Tony Bennett records.
I guess she came out for this. I see Kay still ain't down with the crowd. She ain't down with the crowd. Still ain't down with the crowd. So she is still nasty. Like, sheesh. Just can't let bygones be bygones, right? I guess she's still feeling that slap. I know you shouldn't joke about these things, but so you just accompanied him to give him the bad news? So you just showed up at my house to disrespect me? This bitch is so salty.
When he knows that you killed Fredo.
How? You told him?
I think that was a shameful ceremony.
Great. You've made your point. Can you leave? I mean...
Protecting my family!
Let's be reasonable, okay?
Oh, now you want to be reasonable.
But you became my whore.
Great. So it's about you. Ah, what's new with you, woman? Listen, Michael is not the greatest person in the world. He's made a shit ton of mistakes. But you can't be on your high horse against you can't. I'm not gonna give you that. This woman got so many clues into who the family she was getting into from the get-go. So many clues. Come on, man. Old man dance.
Do I look like a guy who's gonna lose?
Who is this girl again? I'm trying to remember.
It was not so long ago he held you in his old hands.
Pretty sure it was a long time ago, sir.
They're Italian-American Man of the Year.
Is Vincent her son? I think Vincent is his nephew.
Mancini, Sonny's boy.
Sonny's boy.
I'm doing good. How you doing?
So it is his nephew, but
Wrote poems about
What
him.
am I gonna do with this guy? What am I gonna do with this guy?
he really is just like his daddy, man. Sheesh.
What do we do with a piece of shit like that? He's a fucking dog.
Yay. She just got hot in the room.
Kenny, for Christ's sake, what the hell's the matter?
Yo. Vicious. What does that mean? What does that mean? Bentani. I don't know what that means.
Vincent.
What do you want, sweetheart?
Really? She really slept with him.
Good boy. Sit down. I want to talk to you.
Yo!
Lose some mask.
Vincent don't play no games, bruh.
He did the right thing. He got Zaza's name.
What the hell is she always all up into all of this? Like, go sit down somewhere.
Excuse me. What's up? Mike?
Yo, Michael says she be getting on my nerves, but I don't even remember her name, bruh.
Rockefeller, a philanthropist.
She always all up in this stuff.
Mr. Michael Corleone.
That is always a big issue, though, when you're trying to go legit from a criminal empire. It's
Burn in hell.
it's semi-legitimate. China bow.
It can purify their money.
Nope, this I cannot do.
Immobiliari.
Must be legitimate. Like you can't. Nope, we can't be laundering money through Immobiliari. We can't do it. Crabs in a bucket.
From him.
Excuse me? These niggas really out here trying to mooch.
Or grudges.
They're really out here trying to mooch.
You and I.
It's like everything they do, this family got to get a part, or this family got to get a part. So if one family achieves something, all the families gotta get a piece of it. I think that is complete and utter bullshit. Like, I think that's stupid. I think that is absolute garbage that they do that.
Recognize it?
Yeah.
It's like they're being punished for their past. It's crazy.
You shouldn't.
Cause
Y'all are weird.
stop with the with, y'all are weird. Y'all are looking at each other. Yeah, I'm saying it's that dog meme.
Drop him.
That dog meme is like
I'm enforcing.
what's going on here? Michael is he's just trying to go legit with everything. Yeah, don't butter me up.
Please. The news is everywhere.
Size, I don't want no smoke.
The heck? Earthquake?
Yo.
My lucky coat!
Nigga, what? Bruh, that's crazy. And I'm pretty sure that Mr. Zaza is behind that hit, bro. They knew exactly where they were. And he left just in time? And the other... Bruh. Nah, that's a setup if I've ever seen one. Bruh. Joey Zaza, bruh. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, Vincent might have a point right now.
All right, let's get a message.
He's very impulsive, just like Sonny. Yeah, I'm saying that shit got him killed.
Just when I thought I was out, they pulled me back in.
Ooh, that line.
Michael! Michael! Oh, God! It's his diabetes!
Yeah, that's a serious attack right there, man.
I'll call Kay.
Call Kay? No!
This is the first time I've seen you look so helpless.
Supposed to come rescue me now?
I'm getting wiser now.
Oh, really?
Michael, I want to thank you for Tony.
You already did that. Why are you here? As I keep saying.
That's a real honor.
Why are you here? Y'all don't understand the I don't even want to say hatred, but I dislike her so much. Because she's a hypocrite in all sense of the word, man. In all sense of the word, she's a hypocrite, bro.
Hey, Dad.
So you woke up from his coma.
Yeah.
Can I check it out?
I do not approve of this relationship. They're
I remember them shooting at our house when I was little.
Oh, you remember that.
Nothing's gonna happen to me, Machine. We'll take care of you.
Salt Bay. She has a noggin on her, man. Sheesh, that nose. This girl, you like your cousin way too much, bro. They're first cousins, man. Like that's no. Bro, this is weird. Get this off my screen, bro. You know that Michael is not going to approve this. Unless that's how Italians roll, which I don't think so. I wonder what would happen if they get caught doing this. Is that how Italians be going down this? There's incest? They're old enough to understand, so.
Let's go.
You just all here living his best life, huh? Don't seem worried at all. Hey, yo! They missed him. Is that a real cop?
Hi, Joe.
Yo, that's Vincent. Yo. This man like, how are you, Joe? Bang, bang.
Connie.
Connie, that's her name. Connie, a gangster out in these streets. Huh?
Decision, Uncle Mike.
She's annoying, but calm down, my guy. Damn, bro. As I was wondering what's happening in that scene. I was also wondering like who gave the order if he finally went after them because of the. This is kind of nuts, bro. Like, people don't like part 3 of The Godfather. So far, this movie is amazing. I heard that people have said that Godfather 3 is like,
Yes.
it's no good. It's not good. It's kind of surprising that Connie's this involved in everything when she was never like that before.
But I never doubted his love. He would do anything for me.
But his temper, it got him killed.
I don't want you to make that mistake.
Can't be so impulsive about things, man.
What are you doing with my daughter?
Oh, he knows about it.
Okay.
I don't understand. They're cousins. Like, they're literally first cousins. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, he's Sonny's son. Regardless if you want to say he's a bastard or not, they're first cousins. So I don't understand why this is allowed. It seems like if it wasn't for the first cousins are allowed to do. You guys can let me know. Let me know in the comment section, like, what is their culture like? Because I didn't know that that was okay. Because to me, that's incest. But if you guys think differently, I guess. Yeah, we actually used to play this song in school. In the band. I don't remember what it's called, but we used to play this song in school. Yeah, this song, we used to play this back in military school. We used to play this in the band. I don't remember what we called it or what it's called, but alright, so Zaza is dead. Bro, that shit that happened in Atlantic City, bro. Yo, that was well planned out. Joey leaves, they just come in. Of course. So convenient for him, right? Oh, he got pipes though. Is this the words for the theme song? The OST? Yeah, I think it's the words for the song. It's the same melody. He's remembering. I was actually just thinking about her too. I was just thinking about it. I was like, she was literally the perfect wife for him. But because she got blew up in the car, never realized that. And then he went back home and was like, I guess I gotta get with Kay. It's like he can't allow, because it's like, just when I'm out, they pull me back in.
Just don't see him anymore.
You can't.
Right. It's too dangerous.
And that's the only reason. Yeah, other than the fact that you guys are... You're blood, man. That's not good. And the thing about it is that Michael told him not to do it.
Corleone.
I don't trust this dude. This freaking Don Altabello, man. You know this, he left the room as soon as Joey left too. It's just like, dude, that's real sus. You know what I'm saying? Got the raised eyebrow to rock out here. Oh, that was, what's her name again? I can't remember her name. What was their name again?
It's knowing when to pull the trigger.
All right. This is insane.
Another victim of a swindle. You're stalling me.
I don't trust this priest either, bruh.
High political places. And the
I don't trust him either. Oh, it's a different dude.
It's not penetrated.
Sugar is low.
Per favore, una saluta d'arancio dei dolci.
Kind of funny because I struggle with the very same thing. My blood sugar doesn't drop too much. Like, I make sure to keep it within a range. You know what I'm saying? For the most part, I try to keep it within somewhere between the 90s and the 100. If it drops too low, it's very dangerous.
To make your confession?
Oh, hell no. I'd be like, I'm gonna have too much to say.
I wouldn't know where to.
Yeah. Gonna talk about Fredo. This is, yeah, I mean,
I killed.
my brother.
I ordered the death of my brother.
Damn, Pope is dead. Gotta give him his insulin. At least they do it a lot different these days. Like,
It was God's will.
she doesn't know the
It was
truth.
terrible. Michael, I love you. I'll always help you.
It's weird how, like, with Connie, how she has come around, because she's always been there, but not really. You know what I'm saying? I'm pretty sure she hasn't been with anyone since that douchebag that she was with that was beating on her. Do the donkey for me. So freaking disrespectful. And then you throw him a treat. Same thing he said to Michael. These niggas may be they're hitmen. I'm thinking. I guess these guys are their hitmen.
Maybe you'll understand the family history a little better.
Oh, I think I understand it well enough.
Man, she still just always gotta be. She just always gotta be a bitch, dude. Like, stop. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, I don't like her being around because she's just. Even when Michael is trying to let go of that stuff and just move on, she's just on it. On it. I get it. You know what I'm saying? As I said, that slap probably still hurts. This dude really is gonna be out here trying to take out Michael, man. Damn, he's gonna dress up as a priest. I don't know why Michael is all up in Kay's well, whatever. He's trying to mend fences ain't nobody wants to mend. This woman despises him, man. She don't even look that good anymore. What did they throw? Rice or pasta? Well, that escalated quickly. Here we go. This is a priest coming around the corner. He looked like he got a gun for a flower.
Listen, I have to.
I don't trust these things, man.
I really snuck away.
But it just takes a random flower. Nope. Bruh. I guess the flowers were legit.
Try not to hurt each other.
You don't want to always throwing shots, lady.
I want you to loved, valued most in the world.
And you knew what you were signing up for, and you still did it.
Loved you, Michael.
We all know this. This ain't news.
I always will.
You're just bitter. Oh, what happened? Listen, Michael had no right to put hands on her, but at the same time, it's just like she was acting as if you aborted one of his children, man, out of hatred for his bloodline. Like, that is, whew, that is some awful stuff, bro.
Lamberto.
That's the thing about being involved with that. And that's how I'm saying, like, don't get back involved with it and then complain about it later, because I voted in a new pope. That's crazy, eh? The guy that he confided in, that's the guy that gets elected pope now. The plan is in effect. That's crazy, man. My God, you know what I mean? I don't know. I guess we gonna see what happens, bruh. You can't promise God not to sin anymore. You're still human. You're gonna make mistakes. That's just the truth. And I will sin less. That's
Vincenzo Corleone.
Vincenzo Corleone. Well, it's like I can't do this shit anymore, man. It's like, do what you gotta do to preserve the family, but you can't be with my daughter though. They be trying to figure things out. Yeah, I mean, when it comes on to, you know, Vincent having to go do what he has to do now, and I hope it doesn't, like, they don't get attacked here at the opera, because that would be sad. Is he really gonna try to kill him? This nigga is here. Like, there's so much could go down here at this opera. Oh, that's her full name, Costanza?
How strange the way things work.
È buono. Grazie. Grazie.
I thought it was trying to poison him. That man don't trust nobody. It's funny because your mom was in this very same position, and you know what I'm saying, she jumped on the train and then she hated him for it. Well, at least in this way, you know what I'm saying, it's not indirect, he's directly telling you. You know what I mean? That's tough. I get it. That's tough. First of all, you shouldn't. I don't even know why I'm feeling sorry for you. You should not be in love with your cousin. Stop it. Go sit down somewhere. Just nasty. Pretty sure they probably had sex already. That's out of the picture. That boy got pipes. But something's about to go down at this opera, though. These two might even still figure out a way to be together behind Michael's back, because this man is really about to attack this family in the middle of an opera in the public. Like, for real. He's enjoying himself. Eating cannolis. Oh, hope you don't choke on them junks. I think she poisoned him. But now, it's like, maybe that the one that she tasted, probably not the one that is poisoned. You know that this man is like that bodyguard. He the OG, you know what I'm saying? Damn!
Damn. Is this how Michael dies, bro? Okay. Why are you so aggressive, sir? It's just a message. How the fuck did he get a whole sniper rifle in here?
Check out this guy out.
We guys twins? Bruh. I'm sorry to tell you, Anthony. No offense, bro, but I want to know what's going on the other side of things right now. You're a good singer. I love it, but tension is killing me. Come on, bro. You can't get killed too. Do you have any idea how hard that is to do, to be singing and moving, doing all of that, what he's doing right now, especially opera singing? Yo, this assassin is a problem, bro. This is gonna end up... This is nuts, dude. Bruh. He taking out everybody. But Michael is gonna die in the process, I think. They're really gonna go after the Pope too, man. It's one down. Get him out of here. Yes! Get him out of there. So he's just gonna leave. They already take him out? The T. Bruh. It's like losses on both sides, bro. How is he gonna kill this guy? I don't think he needs anything to kill this guy. Could probably just break his neck or something. Man, use your own glasses and killed you, bro. He's not out of the woods yet. This dude really going to do this distraction. Oh no! Shit! The fuck, dude? Yeah, man. They just have a stroke right now. Yo. Bruh. That's crazy. For long life, okay. And the Sicilian never forgets. That is just greatness, man. I don't understand why, why do people don't like this movie? I've always heard that, this movie is like, you know what I'm saying? Like, people just don't like the third movie. And I'm like, what's there not to like? This is still, I wouldn't say it's a masterpiece. You know what I'm saying? Like the first two. But it definitely is not a huge fall off. I'm saying I would still give this movie, well, I'm still going to give it a good score. We'll see. My review. Let's get to it. All right. So that was The Godfather Part 3. Talk about an unexpected ending, bro. I did not expect that ending. I'm not going to sit here and say I expected that ending, because I did not expect that ending, right? Like, I thought, based on the title alone, for this movie, which is, it said the death of Michael Corleone. I thought he was going to die in the movie, because, I mean, I thought he was going to die in the movie, or we're going to see him die, or, you know, see somebody kill him, or whatever. They tried. But bro, when I say I did not expect his daughter to get killed, like, that shocked me, because I'm like, yo, what? You know what I mean? But let's talk about the movie here. Do a review for you guys. You guys, if you've been around the channel long enough, you know the 3 criteria that I use to judge movies, critique, review, whatever you want to call it. And I'm going to preface this by saying, again, these are my opinions. They're not yours. If you want to leave your opinions, the comment section is available for you to do so. Don't get you in your feelings, because reviews are very subjective, okay? They're not objective reviews, very subjective, based on my experience with the movie, based on what I see that was important versus what wasn't important, and how I felt about the movie, okay? So you might think this is a terrible movie, I might think this is a great movie, okay? Subjectively. Okay, so let's jump into it. Use 3 things: rewatchability, audio visuals, you know, cinematics, sound design, score, whatever you want to put in that category, and also story. How was the story told? You know, what it meant to the rest of the series, all that good jazz. So let's start with rewatchability. This is a movie that I would definitely sit down and watch again. You know what I mean? Maybe not something I would watch, like, you know, every month situation, but, like, you know, I could see myself picking this back up, you know, 5 years from now and watch it again. I'll watch all 3 of these movies again. I think it would be a great experience to do so. So I'm gonna give rewatchability a 10 out of 10, because I would definitely watch again. There's some things that I would never watch again, no matter what. So 10 out of 10 for that. Sound design, cinema, the way how I describe these movies, for the most part, when it comes on to these 3 movies, the way I've always described this movie is like the way how they do scene by scene by scene by scene. It's like you're a fly on the wall, just following them throughout, you know, a period in their life, right? That's how I've always described it, and that's not easy to pull off. So when you're talking about cinematics, cinematography, all that stuff, and how immersed you get into their world, and, you know, you're gonna have people that you root for versus the people that you don't root for, you don't like. You get what I'm saying? Because you get so immersed into their world. Meanwhile, in the real world, if this is happening, you want all these people to be in jail. But in the context of the show and what you're watching, you're getting an inside view of their lives, and it's like, okay, Michael wants to get out. He wants to do these things. He wants to go legit, which is, I think, a lot of businessmen try to do, but it's not an easy thing to do. To get away from that life once you're in it, it's not an easy thing to do. Very few have done it. You know what I mean? So when it comes on to that, I would definitely say that when it comes on to the environment, they filmed a lot of this stuff on site. Very obvious. Seems like they even went to Italy themselves and shoot some of this movie, which is great. You know what I'm saying? The sound design, as always in the show, love it. Even the little background music that they have going. And I know some people didn't like my take on Goodfellas about the music in the background. That's what made it lose points for me, because you're constantly trying to concentrate on the dialogue in the show, and you just have this music with lyrics playing in the background. Not just background music, not just, you know what I'm saying, not just like music playing in the background, you know, low, so you can keep the mood going. No, they just had music with lyrics in the background playing. I'm just like, I'm trying to hear what these people have to say, and I'm gonna have to focus even more to understand that. I do not like that. Personally, I don't like that in movies, so it lost points for me on that. I think movies do a lot better when they do what The Godfather does, as in If you're going to play music in the background, don't let it have lyrics. If you are going to have lyrics, let it be a dancing scene or a scene in a club or whatever the situation where it fits. You get what I'm saying? But when you just have it, just the music blasting in the background, the audio is off, and it's just weird, okay? So the sound design, as always, man, is a 10 out of 10 for me. Always love the music in these movies, the way how they set the tone during certain scenes, whether there's action taking place, whether there's just somebody having dialogue. It's just great. It just gets you even more immersed into the world. So, story. What were they trying to establish here? They were trying to show us Michael handing off the reins to somebody else and how that came to be, why it came to be, and they told us that story from essentially beginning. I don't know where this picks up. Like, it seems like this is years later, because in part 2 the kids were still very young and now they're grown adults, so it's got to be picked up. I want to say probably about 10 maybe 15 years after part 2. So I don't know exactly what the timeline is, but all I know is that the kids are grown and they're doing things, right? So it just tells you that I don't know if, old girl Mary was like 20, 21, maybe younger than that. Maybe she was like 18 or something like that. That's what I want to say. But at the very same time, when it comes on to this series and in this movie and what they were trying to do, you could definitely say that this is the weakest of the 3 movies, but I won't say that it was not a good movie, because I still enjoyed it to the utmost. I still enjoyed it just as much as I enjoyed the first and the second one. But as I said, this was definitely the weakest one out of the 3. You get what I'm saying? That's not to say that it wasn't a great movie. I enjoyed it. And I'm going to give this movie a 9 out of 10. A 9 out of 10. I gave the first 2 a 10 out of 10, I believe so. I think I did give the first 2 a 10 out of 10. I don't remember what I rated, but I'm pretty sure it was somewhere there. Either I gave it a 9.5 out of 10 or a 10 out of 10 for those 2 first movies. And as I said, movies don't come without flaws, but based on my criteria, some things can make up for some things, while watching the movie, if it's really, if there's some categories that are off for me. So some things can make it up and I could still give it a 10 out of 10. So for this movie, I'm going to give it a 9 out of 10 because the reason why I'm going to give it a 9 out of 10 is because the story was told in a great way. I enjoyed it, but there were some things that were annoying and some things that didn't need to be there. And that's one of the things where it's like, to have that balance, it's very hard to do. This movie, in my opinion, did not need to be 2.5 hours. It just didn't need to be. You know what I'm saying? And that's just how I fit. That's how I felt about it. It's like, it doesn't need to be a movie. Like, it just doesn't need to be. It doesn't need to be a movie that was 2.5 hours. It could have been cut down to maybe 2 hours. I think there's some other filler stuff, but everything made sense. You get what I'm saying? Everything made sense. Don't get me wrong. I enjoyed those filler stuff just as much, but I still feel like it could have been. And this is me essentially just nitpicking because I had to sit here for 2.5 hours and watch this. I'm just being salty because I felt like I didn't need to sit down here for 2.5 hours and watch this, but at the same time I still enjoyed it. So maybe it's a tidbit nitpicking for me to actually take a point off for that, but at the same time they still did do it. And as I said, some of the parts could have been done properly, but they did it for build up, and I still enjoyed this movie to the fullest, in my opinion. A lot of the other stuff made up for, a lot of the good things. There's so much more good things about this movie. As I said, the cinematography, the story from beginning to end, from Michael trying to patch things up with Kay, which I'm totally not on board with. You know what I'm saying? Because she knows what she's getting into, and the thing about it is that we know that Kay still loves Michael. We know that Michael still loves Kay. That hasn't changed. We know this, right? But every time she's in his presence, she's just like on this over and over again. She just keeps spewing this stuff at him. And it's irritating to me, because it's just like, I wouldn't like to know that, you know, somebody that's, you know, I have a woman that's feel like was bamboozled or whatever the situation is, which we know is not the case. And as I said during the movie, the thing that annoys me about her is that she's a hypocrite. She's a big hypocrite. She knew exactly what she was getting into, and now when push comes to shove, when I need you, right, you're gonna tell me, oh, this and that and whatever. Then you're gonna use things as spite to tell me to my face about things. Like, what do you think was going to happen when you tell a man you aborted their child, right? You aborted their child because their bloodline is cursed. Like, any man would lose it in that situation. I'm not saying I would hit a woman for doing that, but you would lose your mind. I would probably punch a wall if a woman tells me something like that. Like, that's you're asking for it. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, Kay is just a big hypocrite, and that's why I don't like her character, right? So Vincent, talk about Vincent for a second. Vincent as a character, this man is stone cold. He's ready. You know what I'm saying? I think he would do a better job. You know what I'm saying? I think because Michael essentially, you know, his son don't want to have anything to do with the business. So the next in line would be Vincent, because he's not going to hand it over to Connie. He's not going to hand it over to Mary. He's not going to hand it over to, you know what I'm saying, anybody else that will. He was literally, Vincent is the only other option. You get what I'm saying? So regardless of how he runs the family or whatnot, or whatever the situation is, like, he was the next in line, because he's family, he's blood. You know what I'm saying? So he had to pass it down to someone there. If Vincent didn't exist, it would have had to be, I think Vincent is the only son that Sonny had, and he was essentially a bastard, as they call him. So that's just, it was great. It was a story that was well done. I appreciated everything that they did in this movie, with no doubt at all. Appreciated everything they did. So it's from the story point of view, right? From the story point of view and how they executed everything, it was done really well. The setups, you know, the situation that went on from Michael trying to go legit, and it's like he's trying to do this and people are still trying to make it about themselves. You know what I'm saying? Even the situation with the commission, you know what I'm saying? They all got shot up, pretty much all of them almost died. But the thing about it is that Michael showed up and is like, okay, I'm gonna make you guys whole, because I understand, I get what you guys are saying, even though I disagree with Michael, you know what I'm saying, giving them anything on this deal or whatever the situation is. He still decided to say, he's like, okay, you guys made some investments and I promised you guys money, so now you get that investment. You don't, you know what I'm saying, I'm gonna be doing this, and this is what it's going to be. You know, our business is closed. Like, we're finished. We're not doing any business anymore. You got your money from the investments you made from the casinos. We should be good, right? And I'm glad all of them pretty much accepted it. But of course, Mr. Zaza, right? Mr. Zaza over here just can't accept it, because he wasn't there long enough to reap any of these benefits. But he's like, oh, I did what I had to do to make all y'all rich, because he was basically security. He took over the whatever, you know, Michael was in charge of in New York. He handed it over to him, so he wasn't running any local. Michael went global, you know what I'm saying, with businesses and stuff like that, because that's he had that, you know what I'm saying, business acumen about him that just surpassed, you know, his dad, even his brother as well. Like, he thought bigger than them, and that what we saw in part 2, right? So listen, love to see the fact that he confessed about Fredo to a priest nonetheless. That priest ended up dying, but he was setting that up. I don't care what nobody said. He set that up. He's like, yo, this dude, if I get him to be, you know what I'm saying, if I'm be friendly with this dude, he might just get voted in. I mean, that guy won so much of the vote. He's like, you know, who the possibly Pope could be next. You know what I'm saying? And he picked the right guy. He confessed to him. So, you know what I'm saying? He's like, yo, if this guy gets in, he's going to clean house. So we can depend on him to get that deal go through immediately. And, you know, let's talk about the final situation, right? What happened at the opera? The reason why that death shocked me so much is because we've been following this girl the entire movie. And I thought she was just going to be, you know, it's whatever. Michael loves her and the whole thing, the incest thing with her and Vincent and all this other stuff. But then when they revealed that she got shot because the dude fired 2 times, I was like, oh shit, Michael is done. But he shot Michael, but when I saw Michael get up, I was like, oh, he's okay. Then Vincent kills the assassin, right? And then they reveal her with the bullet wound. And I'm like, oh shit. How did she even get shot? You know what I'm saying? Like, it's so crazy because it's like, if Vincent had gone away with her to go talk, Michael would have probably been dead. You get what I'm saying? But it just happened so suddenly, I couldn't even fathom like that's what would have happened. I thought that Michael was gonna be dead at this opera. That's what I thought was going to happen. I thought he was gonna die at the opera and everybody's gonna be sad and that's gonna be the end of, you know, the end of the movie. I thought that's what's going to happen. But lo and behold, that's not what happened. It's a more sad, even more, it's a sadder ending that I expected to happen in this movie. But as I said, man, this movie was great. It was great. I don't even know why I'm taking off a point. I'm just, you know what, man? This movie was a clear 10 out of 10. You know what I'm saying? In my opinion, in my personal opinion, I think that's something I can live with. You know what I'm saying? With them extending the movie, I could live with it. The extra half an hour for scenes that, you know, they could have cut out of the movie. I think it was good enough to hold my attention nonetheless. So I was engaged. So I'm gonna give them back that point. So I was about to say God of War. So The Godfather Part 3 gets a 10 out of 10 from Terabyt Reacts. Hopefully you guys agree, but if you don't, there's always the comment section. Let me know what you thought of this movie first time you watched it. Let me know your experience. Let me know if you would watch this movie over and over and over and over again as well. Let me know what you thought of the sound design and the cinematography, of course. What did you enjoy most about this movie? Let me know in the comment section. Guys, leave a like, leave a comment. I will see you guys for the next movie on the channel. I don't know what's going to be. It's probably going to be another mob movie, but we'll see how things go. Anyways, thank you guys so much. I appreciate y'all. See you guys next time. Peace.